competitor, or we only have 2 or 3 other girls, so you have the space. So a lot of my poses were covered, and I weren't able to show them properly. So this year I'll be better prepared. I know the lineup will be stacked, and I'll be better prepared to deal with it. Um, but you know what? It was daunting to get onto stage with these these ladies. I mean, it was elbow shoving this side, and it was elbow shoving on that side. But yeah, you know what? I think her routine was killer. I think she really got the crowd going. Even when I was watching it, and everybody started, when she picked up the energy, I think she did a good job with that. Um, and I think, to be honest, I think if there was anything, if we were breaking even, that would be the one thing that would put her to. She got the crowd going, because at the end of the day, that's what we are. We're showmen, right? We're there for the crowd. We're there for the fans, and yeah, it is what it is. It's I don't have. I like the physique. For me, I personally didn't see any issues with her physique. Her conditioning is really good. I just think that at the end of the day, it was really close. She has some size on me, so if that was a factor, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
You dust yourself off, you pick yourself up, and you just go at it again.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite movies, Batman Begins, when Ra's al Ghul, played by Liam Neeson, says to Kristen Bell as Bruce Wayne, says, "Why, no, that's the wrong one. This is the one from when Bruce's father, Thomas Wayne, says to his son, says Bruce, why do we fall? Because we learn to pick ourselves up." And like I've seen, I follow her on IG. I don't talk to her too much because, like I said, she's Brazilian. She doesn't speak. I don't think she speaks any English, but I do send her some stuff, and she likes it and she comments on it. But yeah, she does. She looked, because I think that was her third show. She did the Portugal first. She took second to Barranca. Then did the show in Brazil. She took second to Lavinia, and then she did that show. And I think that's when she probably hit her peak then. And then turned around and did Romania, and she won that. Me personally, I figured she shouldn't have done that show because she already got your qualification. I feel like this. Like when Natalia last year was doing 5 or 6 shows. I know you want to write down the number of the competition, but still, some women says it's about competition, yeah. But others, hey, like they may say under their breath, say, hey, bitch, you already get your competition. You're already number 2. Why you taking my shot? I understand, like just the 2 shows, and back to back. And just some women they may be like nice, say, nah, I'm cool, but in the back of the head saying like, chick, you already done. You already up there. You already won. You won. Why are you here? But it's about the process and developing. And so again, who's your posing coach? Are you a posing coach right now, working with that, or?
Yeah. Sorry. So I'm trying to just hear you clearly. There's some interference.
Oh, wait a second. Is it Amelia and Yo-Yo? Can you hear me?
It's just it's very unclear.
All right. Let me say this. Wait. So maybe I don't know what's going on. Sometimes maybe it's just I don't know what's going on. What's going on? But can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's just a lot of interference, so I might need to just listen closely. Can you hear me normally?
Yeah, I can hear you. It might be just something, maybe from different countries, right? StreamYard, I need to get a better thing. StreamYard's going to become a pain. But as I said again,
don't worry about it.
Maybe just me talking too fast. I'm from the South. We talk a little fast. But like I said, the process of, like with Arsenio, she did the 3 shows right before she did the Romania. And I think she probably hit her peak after that 3rd show. And that's why she came in such a good condition to win. I mean, if she was just slightly off, it probably would have went your way. But like I said, posing and everything else that she's getting the crowd, and if the crowd feels you and the judges feel the energy, they say, you know what? Even though this lady here, she hasn't read a presentation, but this lady's getting the crowd moving. It's like you're going to a concert and you listen to a DJ, and the DJ gets you moving, get you grooving, get you feeling it. Then you got
they were good now.
Yeah. All right. Glad that we're good now. It must be some issue,
Yeah,
but like I said, yeah, it's about the process. That here, this is from a man. Vinny, he says, no disrespect to Oxenio, but she got extremely lucky this year. She just had one competitor to beat. Well, that was yeah. Because the thing is, we said again, the cost of traveling, and then
yeah,
if you can't, I know people tell me that Anastasia was going to win that show, but it's not about luck. It's about hard work. Luck is a nice little
yeah,
factor, but it's about what you
yeah,
put into you should understand that because, like
yeah,
I said, you were close.
yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I think that that to do a show that didn't have a lot of competitors, but in that sense, she was lucky. But I mean, she still looked killer. I mean, her conditioning was good, her presentations were good, and I mean, Anastasia, she is not a easy competitor to beat. I mean, she's a really uh, well put together athlete. I mean, so to beat her, you know, Alshon had to bring something. She didn't just walk it. I don't think, like I said, I don't think that the other girl's easy to beat. She's really really good. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, I think her last post was that she wasn't going to do a show because she cannot get a visa for America. But I'm talking under correction. I'm not quite sure. But
Well,
yeah,
that's true because I follow her too, and also, I follow female bodybuilding channel. I always post that, and it's hard because because she doesn't live in Russia anymore. She lives in Romania, what I was told. But because
uh,
her being Russia, what's going on over that part of the world.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot of Russian athletes are not
yeah,
getting the opportunity. I know there's one lady who's Russian. Her name's Anastasia Kobalova, and I think she's gonna do the Romanian Muscle Fest too. Really big,
yeah,
huge,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I'm a fan of physique, but I don't know if it's a
yeah,
look that's gonna, maybe if there's like a new like super heavyweight division for women's bodybuilding, she would do
yeah,
well. But
yeah,
the judges want to get away from how AG like to say the big freaky chicks. They want to get away. They want the Andrea Shaws. They
yeah.
want the Talia Kobalevas. They want
Still
the Maya
feminine.
Ash.
Yeah, still feminine. In shape, not just in the face, but also in structure. I think we also, but I mean, I met that the girl that you spoke about, and she's a sweetheart. We
Yeah.
did my pro debut. I was on stage next to her or with her. I mean, I think there's photos even. But I mean, she's just massive, massive. But she's as big as she is. She's just a darling. And we spoke about cookies we're going to eat and all kinds of stuff when we were finished.
Yeah, I used to talk to her on my old. I used to have an old IG account for Get Hacked, and I used to talk to her. Her English got a little better because she posts videos now. She's coaching, training.
Yeah,
She's impressive.
I heard.
I'm,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
great.
I might try to reach out if maybe down the road, maybe you might do an interview. I know she's prepping for this show, but I think
Yeah,
it's about what you're gonna bring and what you're gonna show. Here we got here from my man Roy says, but Oxenia's looking dangerous this year. She's really looking outstanding. She improved. Yeah, she improved, but still, it's not going to be Andrea. Okay, and also this is from my man Warrior 2000. Hello, Tiana, looking absolutely beautiful today. I mean, you got these
thank
guys out
you.
here. They're like they love you. They love you. I mean, they
Thank
like I
you.
said, I remember when I was I used to this back then we used to remember when internet started coming up, and then you had the chat rooms and like that. I remember this was a chat room. It was dedicated most of the guys a fan of female bodybuilding, and I used to go in there.
Yeah,
This one guy told me like this, "Hey man, you're a fan of female bodybuilding?" I said, "Yeah, I am." I said, "Well, there's a saying." I said, "What's the saying?" He says, "Oh, your ladies rock hard, we're rock hard." That's just him. But I think
yeah,
guys get it's men. We just like I said again earlier with women's
yeah,
bodybuilding, your fan base is a small fan base. It's just guys who are fanny laced. And also, if it's doing the process, I really learned some stuff. Some things like the fact is
yeah,
that when you're training, when you're in condition, you're in stage, you're at your weakness, you're drained out, your body's
yeah,
depleted, but you still go on
yeah,
there on the stage and you
yeah,
put in the work and you put in the time. It's tough. But then people need to understand that. And so again, we have people who don't feel like, hey, she's not a woman. Like I said again, you have a son, you have a child, you have a
yeah,
husband,
yeah,
you have family. Maybe you're not the idea of what femininity is, but you're still a woman. You got your hair nice down, you get your makeup on. You're not
yeah,
your makeup today, but when you get dressed up and you're cleaned up. I've seen pictures of you.
yeah,
You've seen
yeah,
your
yeah,
body and stuff.
yeah,
You we hear from a man
yeah,
KL. He says this. He says it's a party going on in this chat. Yeah, I won't say it's a party. It's just people enjoy talking to. When it gets to see ladies like you,
yeah,
and like with me, when I got the first see my first female bodybuilder, I really was just at awe and just get to talk to you ladies and realize that people need to understand you. You're still a woman, and that's the
yeah,
aspect people need to marry. You're still a woman, and and just
yeah,
everyone's looking at the overall, but the internal part of you, you're still a woman. You still like to get dolled
yeah.
up. You still like to dress up. You like to. Your husband like to go out.
No, for sure.
That after that show, you say talking about the cookie thing with you and Anastasia. What's the thing you like to have the most, especially when you have a cheat
You know
meal?
what? It's just food. Just feed me. I think by the end of the day, you are so hungry, you'll eat anything somebody puts in front of you. But you know what? I am funny enough. If you give me, let's say, what we have here in South Africa is what I call Nando's, which is flame grilled chicken. So you'll think that's the last thing I want, but you get it, and I mean it's probably one of my favorite meals to have. But yeah, after a show, I just want to eat. I don't care where you take me to go eat. I just need food. Um, but yeah, it's here in South Africa we have a thing called well, you guys call it I said jerky,
Oh,
but we call it bolt. Yeah, so we call it bolton, which is dried meat. So we also have the sausage version, which we call boerewors of droewors. So yeah, I'm a sucker for those things. I will eat it by the bags.
well, my favorite is like I don't eat much like I used to because I've been been I still eat some junk food stuff like that, but I do one thing I used to love was we have Chinese buffets around here. And it's
Yeah,
just you.
yeah,
It's just you go in there, you get the chicken on a stick, you get some shrimp and broccoli, chicken and broccoli. You get that
yeah,
you get the lo mein noodles, and
yeah,
right now it's almost time for lunch here. Well, it's past time lunch, but I'm thinking about something to eat. But it's just food. It can be both
yeah,
a tool and a weapon as a bodybuilder, and
yeah,
and I know those days when you're prep. And it be calling you, man, be calling your name, be calling you, and you got to eat, quinoa and rice and chicken
yeah,
and broccoli, and your coach says you can't have that, you can't have that, you can't have this, you can't have that. But I
yeah,
know Tony, sometimes Tony has to be like, calm down, Tiana. I make sure everything's okay because he doesn't want
yeah.
no trouble. He said, Miss Tiana, mom, you like this? I don't want no trouble. So whatever you want, I got you. But yeah, it's good that it's tough. That's her part. This is my man, KL. He says, she's a woman. Hear her roar. Did she flex? Yeah, unless she wants to. Well, like I said, I usually don't ask you to do it because the fact is I want to because I know you get enough of it. So if you want to put on a little flex for the schmoes, you can do it.
Just one, only one. Okay.
One, there you go, you schmoes. Okay,
Let's
you're
go that
happy.
way.
You're happy. Now put back the toilet tissue in the napkins. Okay. All right. I asked her for a flex. You got it. I don't like that, because but you look pretty impressive. I'm
Yeah.
honest to say you look impressive. You
Oh,
just
thank you.
7 weeks out. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
are you ever, like I said, you say you don't get too often, you don't get stage nerves, but that feeling when
Yeah.
you're in that stage and the crowd is hell yelling at you, calling your name, and
Yeah.
you hear Tony back row, go baby, go
No,
baby, look
you're,
at her.
and I've been tuned in to hear his voice when I'm on stage. So, I think from the first time I step on stage, I remember having to listen for his voice because he would guide me when I'm on stage. So I've learned to isolate his voice when I'm on stage because you can hear him Tony's voice carries. So if I hear him say squeeze, then I squeeze, Um, so yeah, it's fun to have him around and do this thing with me because he helps me a lot. So, but yeah, it's yeah, it's fun. The stage is fun. We put in so much work these weeks, and it lasts only a few minutes on stage, and then it's over. So you need to make the most of it. Go in and smash it. Like I said, I think the reason why I had these attacks was just because I never felt prepared. Last year I felt prepared and it didn't bother me. So but yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'm actually looking forward to stepping on stage again in Romania and meeting the girls again. I know there's a few girls that's competing that I haven't met, so I'm actually looking forward to that as well. Because like I said, here in South Africa, I don't get into contact with too many females that do the sport. So it'll be nice just to, meet the Iron Sisters, your sisters that do what you do, and just say hi and just feel a part of something, rather than an outsider. Where yeah,
it makes you feel comfortable with people that's like-minded like yourself. When you're with
yeah,
these women and even these men who are in the sport that share the same common interests as you do, you feel a lot more comfortable. It's like when you
yeah,
go someplace and it's a new place and you feel like you're a stranger, but then you meet somebody and say, you know what, you have a connection. And it's good that
yeah,
and so you have these different women from different parts of the world, you know,
yeah,
all you're doing is about the same thing. And just it's just that good. You feel comfortable. You don't.
yeah.
You have to. Put your guard up. You just
Mm,
feel relaxed. You feel good. You're in a good space.
relax. Yeah,
And like I say again,
okay.
it was with Tony being there supporting you, that helps you because you know what, your
Yeah,
mind is the thing that one thing is about the body, but the mind is the thing that keeps everything going. And it's like when you
yeah,
have that one, you hear that one voice in the crowd. That's his voice, and he's
yeah,
pushing you. He's motivating. He's like the best person to say it like that. He's like your Rocky Bob. He's like your Nick to your Rocky Balboa. He's like Rocky.
yeah,
Like how Rocky said, like it's no matter how hard you get hit, it's about how you can take the hits
yeah,
and keep moving forward. And he's telling you like you're gonna eat thunder and crap out lightning. That's what he's telling you. I'm
yeah,
gonna quote a lot of movies. That's my habit, but
yeah.
it's
No, I
good.
know you
You
do.
have that. Yeah, you must
Yeah,
be fighting for a while now, huh?
yeah. No, I know you do. No, it is. I'm very much looking forward to actually getting onto a plane. We're actually one of my sponsors are actually going with us. So, I think it's going to be fun. It's the traveling, getting onto a plane. It's a whole journey, and I'm really, really looking forward to actually just, uh, getting that side and just meeting everybody. It's just going to be fun.
That's good that
Working
you have a
hard, it will.
Yeah, that's good. You have a
Yeah,
sponsor. Because one thing a lot of ladies don't have. Remember, there was the Win Strength Ambassador program that's gone. Shout out to Jake Woods. Every time if I talk about Win
yeah,
Strength, I got to talk about Jake Woods. And this is what I'm gonna quote a movie again. This is like from man Denzel in Training Day. Yo Jake, I want that money. I want that gun. But honestly, Jake, I take what you got in your pocket. I actually saw him in Savannah. I wish I said something to him. I didn't want to bother him, but Jake, if whatever
yeah,
you got in your pocket, I'll take it. I don't need all this. What you got in your pocket, Jake, I'll take it. But yeah, it's good that you get.
yeah,
That's one thing. So you get sponsorship. A lot of ladies
yeah.
can use sponsorship. If anything more than just to help you out with gym expenses.
Even if it's just food, yeah,
Yeah,
basic stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I said,
It's
yeah. I said,
yeah,
folks, again, folks, if you're interested in maybe even donating to Tatiana, maybe in the future we get more sponsors. We can probably do more shows.
yeah.
Her PayPal and social media stuff is in the description. Reach out to her.
Thank you.
Be genuine. But
Yeah,
like I said again, guys, she has a very big husband. She has a grown son. No,
yeah,
stop it. Stop it. This is what we get here. This is from a man. He said, my man KL says like that. Yeah, he is a big guy. He says that's true. Also, he says like George, you need to be a bodybuilder. Nah, like Like Ronnie Coleman says, like that. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one with that heavy ass weight. I got 2 bad shoulders. I don't want to do that. Also,
Yeah.
this is from Nice and Fire. She is the reason why I love female bodybuilders, and that is good. That is good. And also, these women work so hard to get a few minutes on stage, and that's true also. And also, this is from MKL. He says, "You should have been on TV, George." And well, don't watch me. You watch TV. But yeah, we were not hold too much longer because I know it's about I know it's about time for you to eat because y'all got at least eat 30 times in a day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I eat maybe
We
a
eat
couple
so
times a day.
everybody else can be safe. That's what we eat. So
Yeah,
I always say we
Tony,
eat so we can.
yeah, Tony has a feeding
Yeah.
machine. Yeah, but as I said,
Yeah.
this
No, we're a family of eaters because even my son, although he doesn't do bodybuilding, he also trains, and so we we eat for a living in this house.
well, at 22 years old, he come on, his metabolism is
He, he's
like
yeah, he's
see
crazy.
me. I eat a piece of bread, I'm already blown up 10 pounds. He'll eat a whole
I know
smorgasbord
that, man.
and not even gain an ounce. It's just that
I
happens
know
when
it's very unfair.
yeah, it happens. I mean, especially when we hit 40, everything's just square.
Yeah.
Like I remember when
Yeah.
one of my nieces, my great nieces, one time she came here and visited us, she started running outside. I couldn't catch her. She was just 4. She was gone
Yeah.
with the life. It wasn't for a couple of kids up the road that got her. I would have been. I said, thank you. They brought her back to me. Said,
Sorry,
thank
shit.
but like I said, I'm not gonna hold it too much longer because you know what, I enjoy talking.
That's
I
good.
want to do this interview with ladies like yourself. I enjoy talking.
Mm.
I learn some stuff. I get it from as a fan, and just as
Yeah.
especially a person who does content on you ladies, because my channel, I do content about you ladies. I mean, I was just mostly women's bodybuilding, but I have grown into like division like physique, also to some figure girls. I like the
We figure,
interview.
yeah.
Yeah, bikini and wellness, as I call it, the TA divisions. I maybe had a couple girls that do it, but not as much because it's hard to talk to the girls in the IFE level because, yeah. But it's the thing what people tell me about this. This is
Yeah.
surprising about even that division. The girls take steroids. Somebody told me this. Say what? I mean, I can understand maybe a
Yeah.
diuretic, but
Yeah.
and that's why I called
Yeah.
wellness and physique. I mean, wellness and bikini. They're the TNA divisions. Arnold. Other than fitness, those are the divisions you have left at the Arnold Classic. Boochie out ladies back in 2013. We kicked out Miss International. Kicked out physique.
Yeah.
Then kicked out figure. I say,
Yeah.
but then I remember I was watching. It was like a behind the scene video. And it was I saw Missy Trescott talking to Jessica Badias Reyes. And if you look at either
Yeah.
one of them, you couldn't tell if one was figure and one was fitness. I mean, you look at people like
Yeah.
On DeJong, and Nicole Zenobia. You were thinking, and if you was someone who didn't know the difference between the difference between divisions, you're thinking, am I looking at physique? It's just where we keep saying
Yeah.
that it's just getting the lines are getting too blurred, where you can't tell the difference.
Yeah. I think also at the end of the day, it's, we also need to understand that, the judges are human, you know, and each one likes what they like. I know they'd like to set boundaries and this type of look and that type of look, but you know, you either like a blonde or you like a brunette. It's you can't, so it's at the end of the day, it's a very imperfect system because we're dealing with people and what they might prefer and what they might not prefer. And I know we'd like to have set boundaries and set lines, but when we work with people and what they like and don't like, that's very difficult. It's always going to be slightly blurred.
Mm-hmm. And this is oxymoron about me. I'll tell you this: I'm a fan. I think y'all ladies feel about me is attractive. Also, I like women. I like women who are like regular women. One of my jobs, I used to have quite a few jobs coming up, and one of my jobs used to work in, as you might call it, a gentleman's club. And I'm around women all
Yeah,
night who are like shapely, big boobs, big booties, all like that. But as men, as humans, we like something that draws us. We are attracted, especially men. We'll be attracted more to physical before we get to know the woman. Women, you're a little bit more intellectual than us. Men, we're just basically, this is the purpose of man:
Yeah.
to build, battle, and to breed, and then we die,
Yeah.
and that's about it. Women, you are nurturing,
Yeah.
you take care, you have children, you have babies like this. But then, like I said again, when women like yourself get into a sport where it's
Yeah.
supposed to be more about muscle development and I think more the idea of masculinity. That's when I ask the questions: why get into sport of muscular masculinity? When women like yourself do this, it's just. But divisions like bikini and wellness, even look at the wellness girls. Some right now you've seen girls
Yeah.
from wellness who either one point were either in physique or even in figure, or they came up for bikini. It's a division where it's like physique, figure. Sorry, figure is like a transition division where you came up from bikini, and then you saying, okay, I'm growing, develop. I can either go up to physique, or I can step aside and do wellness. That's where your body
Wellness.
want to
Yeah.
go. We have here. This
Yeah.
is from Lizetta. Tiana looks amazing. You know.
Thank you.
Also, and this is for a man, K. Ellie says, I can't believe the difference at the times with these divisions. And it is.